turns out my accuser, Ivory, one of the people that I've had these conversations with, was 15. That is 3 to 4 years younger than I was. It was entirely my responsibility to verify his age before having these conversations, and the fact that I didn't, that is so incredibly negligent of me to do so. I may have been young myself, but still old enough to know better. But let me be very clear, I had absolutely no idea that he was 15. I absolutely did not lie in my original Reddit post, and I would like to emphasize that. Ivory himself did not disclose to me directly that he was 15, and the evidence itself supports this. It's not my place to decide. It happened. It was my responsibility to verify age, and I never did, and I am sorry for that. When Ivory linked me his Twitter profile, the age in bio says 16. This is something I acknowledged in my Reddit post, but to be fair, I probably didn't elaborate enough on it. In retrospect, I never should have continued the furry stuff with him once I learnt of his age, even though at the time I didn't see it as a problem. Legally, age of consent is 16 in both my country and his state. I didn't consider the age gap significant enough because what we were talking about and doing was so far removed from actual sex. It literally was just fantasy furry garbage because I didn't consider Ivory sexual in any way in person. I never had a plan to progress our friendship into something more, and I never considered it an issue. I understand though that, this is going to be one of those weird grey areas where people are going to agree or disagree. I think it's a combination of all of these variables coming together, which led me to believe at the time there was nothing wrong from a moral standpoint. As for the other message, I don't remember. There's a message that was used of me basically having a breakdown that was put in Ivory's original post, saying pretty much how everyone's going to find out and I have to keep looking over my shoulder, like my paranoia was through the roof. And this has been twisted, of course, to make it seem that I am guilty for grooming a 15-year-old. I think it's quite obvious what, I'm actually worried about. I didn't want the public to find out that I was a complete degenerate and into this, furry roleplay shit, and yeah, anyone would be embarrassed by that. I haven't had any conversations remotely resembling this for the past 3 years. But of course, I still did, and still kind of do hate myself for it. That being said, over the last couple of weeks, I've learned to embrace it because that's all I can do now. Now, this is a good time actually to discuss a Discord conversation that was leaked, where I'm asking someone for a way to mass delete Discord messages. Very obvious explanation. I was shit scared of the public finding out that I was a complete degenerate and, pretty much just being kink shamed for all eternity. reason why I used these Twitter screenshots against him is the fact that I felt his accusations came from a place of dishonesty. We spoke casually on and off until September of this year. I provided screenshots of our conversations that were posted in my Reddit statement. There was no bad blood. And then when other people came out on Twitter saying that they also had dishonest experiences with him, I used that to further my own belief that these accusations were made for the sake of it. Me including the anecdotal evidence led to the belief that Ivory lied about his age. That is never a claim I have made that he has done to me. I've only said that I did not know his age at 15. I hope you can understand the frustration in my original post, but I shouldn't have attacked you, only apologised and defended myself.
To be honest, I'd pick you up, hug you while... To be honest, I'd pick you up, hug you while rubbing you against my huge, sweaty moobs, then kiss your cheeks, telling you how much I loved you, and then kiss you on the lips and let out a hard, long belch into your mouth. Come on.
Recently, to those who are unaware, I've been accused of grooming a 15-year-old boy when I was 19. That I'm some kind of predator and was aware of his age all along. This is categorically untrue and a complete lie.
And that's about it. See ya.